Namaste, hello and welcome back to another video on Hamsavahini Vajra Astra. I'm Ahuna and it feels so good to be back. I was not able to post any videos since the end of June. If anybody does follow my channel, you would have seen that there were no videos up till now because I was busy traveling. When I returned, I got busy in a couple of things along with a mini renovation project, and that took some time and things were pretty chaotic during that time, so I could not come online and post any videos, but I did manage to participate in a couple of readathons through Instagram. I will keep you posted on all about that later on in my future upcoming videos, so do stay tuned for that. And today's video is going to be about my fall seasonal theme reading project, which is called Fall Twilight Read. So this is going to be continuing till the entire season of autumn, which will be from the 22nd of September till the 20th of December. And I have selected around 12 themes, and this would also include the readathons, which will be happening during this time on BookTube. So we have the science non-fiction reading challenge, which is currently ongoing, and I'll leave a link to the announcement videos in the description box below, as well as in the overhead cards above. And we also have the Not So Scary-a-thon readathon, which is coming up, and that will be a bi-weekly readathon. And then we have Victober 2024 and Gothtober 2024, which is happening in the month of October, and in the month of November we have the non-fiction November reading challenge, which I have unfortunately not been able to participate for the past 2 years, and I am hoping that I will be able to do so this year. And there are some other upcoming readathons in November which I'm really looking forward to, but the announcement videos have not come out as yet, but I will keep you informed once they are out, and I will be including them during the stretch of this seasonal reading theme. So to know more, do please join me further in this video. So now let's come around to the themes. So the first theme is Victorian Autumn. Now, as the name suggests, this theme will include reading Victorian classics which are based around the autumn season, or which has the autumn season within its narration, or within its within the plot, or it has qualities of the autumn season, etc. So it is a little tricky, but then I am looking forward to reading a lot of Wilkie Collins and murder mysteries, which were included in the Victorian classics, as well as a bit of science fiction and those which are fundamentally based around the Gothic themes, or Victorian classics which have Gothic themes. So that will be what this theme includes. Now, the second theme is called A Haunted Autumn. Now, ideally, I'm supposed to be reading everything which has hauntings which are taking place during the autumn season, but that might vary because it's more focused on the hauntings which are taking place, or a place which is haunted, or which has paranormal activities or supernatural activities. So everything to deal with ghosts, paranormal activities, etc., all included under this theme. Now, the third theme is Into the Silver Mist, and this will include everything to deal with themes of lycanthropy and themes with werewolves, etc., because I do have a lot of books which I have piled up or collected which have werewolves in it, or which are themes of werewolves in it. So I am really looking forward to completing them under this theme. And the next is Under the Scarlet Moon, and this is everything to deal with vampires. So I do have a huge collection of vampire books which are still sitting on my shelf, and they need to be finished off with, so I will try and read as many vampire books as I can under this particular theme. The next is a very tricky theme, which is called the yokai. Now, the yokai is a Japanese word, and it is actually denoting anything which is supernatural. So anything which is not werewolf, anything which is not vampires in general, or anything which is a creature, a supernatural creature, which probably transforms itself into humans and lives amongst the humans, but or anything which has a half-life will be included in this. So this does not really pertain only to the Japanese folklore or the Japanese supernatural, which will also have the Japanese ghosts stories in it as well, but this would also include those supernatural creatures from the Korean mythology, like Gumihos, and I do have a whole lot of collection of the Gumiho books and of Korean mythology, which does have paranormal and supernatural creatures in it, so I will be including all of them under this theme. Now, the next theme is dragon lore, and that is pretty self-explanatory. Everything wherein the main feature is dragons. So that will be read under dragon lore. And the next theme which I did choose upon is fall seasonal non-fiction read. So this is everything to deal with all the non-fiction that I'll be reading for the science reading challenge, as well as non-fiction November, and a couple of non-fiction books which have been lying on my shelf for quite some time, and they are all Victorian based. So it's all about Victorian, let's say those non-fiction which deals with conditions within the Victorian period, especially the medical history, etc., or effects of the medical history, for example the resurrectionists, etc., which I've not really managed to read. I will be trying to complete those books under this particular theme. And then the next theme that we have is the Gothic Temple. So obviously, as the name suggests, it will have only Gothic books in it, and it definitely will not have any Gothic classics, but only Gothic books, and which are not classics. So now the next reading theme is Beyond the Red Star Galaxies, and this is everything to deal with space science fiction and space opera, and especially space opera which is inspired by Indian mythology, Indian space mythology, and Greek space mythology. So I'm quite excited about these. So these are the few themes that I will be structuring fall twilight reads around. So those are the few things that I wanted to talk about in this video. In my next video, I will be sharing my TBR for Not So Scary-a-thon, and if possible, I'll also try and see if I can post another video for updating you about all that I've been reading for the Science Reading Challenge, which is currently ongoing. Unfortunately, I've not been able to post my TBR in a separate video, but I hope I'll be able to film that and post it separately during this week. If not this week, definitely during the end of this month. So that's all I have for you today. Do let me know if you find any of them interesting. If you do, definitely leave your views and in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And with that, I will see you soon, and I'll be wrapping up this video, and I'll see you next week with another video. So till then, take care, have a good reading week ahead, and namaste.